Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and that means it's time to try and be productive. I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood, and with me today I have Doc Coleman. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
I think Sako is at like a progressive metal festival or something. I could be
Either
wrong.
that or she's driving back from it, one or the
Right.
other.
There was some sort of festival and it had to do with music, and Sako was there. So what are you up to today?
Um, I'm feeling tired right now because we've been struggling with the toilet in our master bath
Oh
that
no.
has not been has been leaking, and recently on top of that uh, the toilet seat broke.
That's never a good thing.
And we got a new toilet seat over the past week, and this morning I talked my wife into going ahead and fixing both of those things. So we just finished doing that this afternoon, and
Oh
it
my
actually
goodness.
took longer than
Of
expected.
course.
Um, so I just barely got down here in time for the stream.
Sure.
But that's why I'm tired but accomplished today. Um,
Okay.
but For the stream, I'm going to continue work on
Markup for the audio script.
markup for my audio script, and I've got to do some grocery ordering too. So,
Okay.
so that's me. What are you up to?
I am going to send out that query letter. It's
Mm.
going to happen. Also, I would like to share the fact that I'm completely vindicated. Remember last week when I'm like, I'm not paying double for fast shipping when it should show up in time anyway at the business cards?
Yep,
They already showed up.
this year. Yep.
They're here. They were here in like 4 days. So I'm glad I didn't, end up paying a fifth again the cost of the whole thing just
Yeah.
to get those.
So it does look like I'm going to Capwave because they sent me everybody's schedule, and I've got panels on it. So that means they have to let me in. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I am also on the schedule. I need
yep.
to put that together. So that's good. Sorry, I'm putting everybody's things in, but
Yep.
I can share them while I'm doing that.
I was say you can go down through the comments as you put them in. So
Right? So, hello, White Seer Gaming is here. Amanda is here.
hey.
Dwan is sitting with his project. Cora is here and is going to be working on video editing, but will be up and down. Oh my gosh, taking care of the kids alone since the water heater
Oh my.
exploded last night and the husband's fixing that. That can be like a 8-hour job.
Yeah, exploded water heater sounds bad.
Yeah,
Also
yeah,
sounds messy.
not good. So, um, mm. Emma is here. Hello and welcome. So let's see. Amanda is going to try and finish a chapter today. Finish chapter. Oh my. She has to
with
finish it with a steamy scene, blushes and hides. Seer is working on chapter 14 today. Dewan is doing a read through of the book he's formatting.
Okay.
So read through. Okay. Yeah, Dawn says water heater, anything is all kinds of bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's putting in a new one. According to Google, it could take 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. We, I
It
was
it could take more.
it could take I was somewhat more concerned with the description of the water heater as it exploded. That is a lot of mess if your water heater actually explodes.
Yeah. So, whoops. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba.
and slide it off to one side so there's room for us.
Yes, yes, give me a moment. Eh?
There,
Huh.
and I have Cora's comments all over my face. Oh my.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Let's see. Sear says, when he wrote his first ever steamy scene, not even asked his wife to read it. I think this corner of my psyche does not need to be aired yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I do some beta reading for my dad. I'm like, "Hey, willing to do it? Please redact any intimate encounters." And then he was like, "Hey, I need you to sensitivity read this scene." And I'm like, mm, thanks." So that was a thing that happened.
Yeah, that is all kinds of impolite.
So anyway,
I
let's see. Oh no, Cora said water was
oh,
in fact everywhere.
everywhere.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
no.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Never fun.
Yeah, the closest I've come was, when I was, doing homebrew and I went to, lift a carboy, and the bottom of the carboy came off, and there was beer everywhere on the kitchen floor.
Oh,
Yeah, that was not fun.
was it just assembled beer or was it like 2 months in?
Um, I was getting ready to siphon it off into a bottling bucket and bottle
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Uh,
so it was beer, not proto beer.
it was not wort. It was beer that had been fermented, and
Sure.
yeah, it went everywhere, and yeah, not the beer. Um, and there are times when I look at our kitchen floor and I wonder, it's like I never did get all the stains out of that.
It can be hard, it really can. So, um, I I have learned a hard lesson this week.
Mhm.
So I bruised myself right there next to my elbow,
Right?
like, right next to the I did not realize how often I push off of my forearm and push that spot.
Ah,
Like,
it,
leaning forward on my knees, rolling over in bed,
now that
getting
it
out of the car half the time if I'm on the passenger side.
so now
Like,
that it has been bruised, it is an indicator that says you push off here.
yes, yes, I do. I did not realize. It has been a learning experience. So, yeah. Let's see. Sear is also going to lament about beer today.
That
Um,
was a long time ago, but okay.
yeah. Oh my gosh, Amanda's like, "I did not think about who I would have read that intimate encounter first. It oh my sister might be traumatized."
Yeah, you
Um,
you should you should always vet your readers for intimate encounters for whether they're willing to see this, especially if they are related to you. And yeah,
yeah,
I'm of the opinion that if you have had someone who has set up a boundary saying they do not want to see this kind of content from you, you should not send it to them anyway. That is very bad form. Uh,
yeah, 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 even if it's not being used as a love scene. Yeah, no, no, not great. But I mean, I've also tried to set boundaries like, don't use me as a, sounding board if you're not actually gonna write the story, and, if I double check an hour before beta reading for you that this is the latest and greatest version, maybe don't update it while I'm
while I'm reading,
beta read it get making feedback for you. So, yeah, and then he wonders why it takes me 3 months to beta read something for
see,
him.
that's the kind of action that says it's like you asked me to bay read. I verified that I had the latest copy before started reading it, and you changed it. That tells me that you don't value my feedback. So I'm not beta reading for you anymore.
He told me he values my feedback, but he doesn't behave like he values my
Yeah,
feedback.
I've always been an action speak stronger than words guy. So
Sure, sure, sure. I'm just some
yeah,
people don't think through the consequences or the results of their actions, and,
that's
like, if
definitely true.
you point it out to them, they would totally not wanna do that, but they're maybe not selfish, but they're very self-oriented, and unless it's pointed out, they're not gonna think about it.
Yeah.
So, because they are the main character and you are the side character in their lives.
But I'm the hero in a different story. Come on.
Okay. It's time for Catechist to get his gushy food, so he will stop trying to chew on my wires here. Let me
Okay.
pop through comments real quick, and we'll go ahead and get started. So, Sear suggested just send it to somebody in the community to alpha read it for you. And Sear's like, I'm happy to do it for you. He just got offered an ARC copy of a really smutty book and thought it was great. So I still have
Okay.
a beta read that I am halfway through. A third of the way through that I need to get to. There's a Post-it note reminding me it's on my to-do list. Beta Mary's book. I did, like, um, 50 pages while I was, on travel this summer. So oh, Amanda's sister says she is here for all of it, but she will have a reaction, and Amanda will take Sear up on that offer someday.
Someday.
And let's see, what just happened? Okay.
Dwan.
Yes. Dwan says, "I'm the villain in everyone's story." You're not the villain in mine. I
He's
just hit
he's
the
the
button r
designated villain. He's taking that position.
yeah. I just accidentally off clicked instead of primary clicked on his comment, and so it's like, "Do you wanna block this person?" I'm like, "N no, no,
No.
how do I get rid of that?"
No restream, not today.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started and get
Alright.
Catechist the most important thing of the week in 3, 2, 1, boom. Chakalaka
Boom, boom.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
Take myself off of mute and I can tell you. I was productive.
Yeah.
Um I found my place in the script. I highlighted a couple of lines and I said, let me go do the grocery list while there's time. So I did the grocery list. I got my wife checking to see if there's any last things she wants to add. And instead of grabbing snacks, I grabbed lunch, which is
Uh,
leftovers because
Very
I
nice.
haven't eaten
Oh
yet today.
no.
So
Oh no.
been busy doing stuff instead of taking time to eat. So
Yeah, I hear you. I had some
big
baked
fries.
ruffled lays with the sour cream and cheddar.
Ah,
So,
those are good.
right? Unfortunately, they come in a variety pack, and now I have the like plain flavored ones left.
Oh, you have to suffer through all the lesser flavors in order
Yeah,
to get rid of them.
yeah. The struggle is real. So,
Isn't that what roommates are for? Are the roommates supposed to eat those for you?
so my roommate is celiac, and these are
Is
made with
it
wheat.
Oh, okay. I thought they were potato chips. I did not realize they were contaminated.
It depends on the flavor. These okay, she can probably do these. They only have milk and soy.
Okay.
Uh,
But also, celiac, good to double check before, but
and they keep newing and improving things. And
yeah,
also, uh, um, they often use a powdered form of like wheat or something to keep things from sticking together, like
yep,
single slices of cheese. Shouldn't be should be gluten free, but sometimes are not.
because someone has adulterated them.
Or
Uh,
they new and improved the flavor with some cheap filler.
yeah,
So, ooh. The hot water heater is installed and Cora got
huzzah.
4.5 minutes edited. Nicely done. Uh, White Seer said this sprint was okay. The chapter is running over, so might need to add another chapter. Do it. Do it. So I gave Catechus his gushy food. And I'm
Check that
working
out.
on my query package for the small press, and they want. I'm tweaking my one-page synopsis, and they want the one-page synopsis in a document with my bio, which is a weird way to do it, but okay, whatever. So I'm tweaking that, but I'm like one line over the page because I
Oh,
added in some details and tweaked it a little. So I gotta figure out how to cut one line. One line. So wish me luck. That's
yeah,
that's where I am on that. Um,
yeah.
but
Because
yeah, go ahead.
depending on how it fits on the page, that could be a couple words, or it could be like a whole line worth of words. Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, it's a full line because it's a line and like 3 words on the next row. But I'm pretty sure the 3 words will pop up if that one line is yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I think I'm doing okay because the small press that gave me the request back in May said they were going to open in June, right? And I was like, oh no, maybe I missed the window. Maybe they weren't going to open and I was just supposed to submit it. No, they are officially open from August 1st through September 15th. So I think they were just running late. And
Okay.
I promised my mom I would get it out within 2 weeks. And just so happens, if it was one more week, they would be closed again. So I have not missed the window. And I did stop checking every other week when like they didn't open. And I was like, maybe they're not going to. Maybe they're not updating the website. I don't know. But yeah, so that's a thing. So I have mad updates on there as well. I need to work with Patrick on some stuff, but
Mhm.
currently we're looking into at least splitting the spreadsheet into adult and YA, because the spreadsheet is not 30 megabytes, but the spreadsheet with all the tabs is because of all the data it's pulling out of the master, um, spreadsheet with all the preset filters and stuff, so
So you're trying to make it more manageable.
trying to make it load faster for the users.
Mhm.
So yeah, and more easily navigatable and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, we're talking to our database guy, and I'm looking into AWS servers and stuff like that because our database guy does not wanna do front end stuff, and I'm like, "Arr, I guess I'll have to." Um, so so I'm looking into what the best options are, but we'll see, and hopefully we can make it a solid product. So rather than a lot of data in an overloaded Google spreadsheet, which is
Yeah.
what it is right now. So, let's see. Amanda got 501 words in right before the real stream starts. Ooh. Wait, what's the real
Wait,
stream?
isn't this the real stream?
Is there another stream? Did you do those words before we started ow,
Is
started
this your
streaming?
starting words or
I just leaned on my elbow again.
don't do that.
I told you, I had no clue how often I lean on it until I bruised it, and
You're
I
you're you're just on an endless journey of discovery.
yeah, so the real question is it just in a sensitive place? Is it gonna heal at a regular rate or not because I keep bumping it? Or is it a bone bruise?
Mm,
I
all
don't
good
know.
questions.
I don't know. It's not fun. Oh, right before the steam starts, not the
Starts, okay.
stream, the steam.
Oops, okay.
That's the bow chicka wow wow?
Wow, chicka wow wow.
There we go. Yes, sorry, I misread. Thank you for clarifying. My editor brain had turned off. It was like, "Ah, must cut words."
Yeah, I'm blaming this on old eyes, even with the reading glasses.
Oh,
I'm thinking that my eyesight may have continued to deteriorate, and I need a slightly stronger power of reading glasses. But
oh no, I'm sorry. That's frustrating.
it only bothers me when I need to like look at teeny tiny print, and
Sure. You can zoom in.
um
You can make the text bigger. Bigify it. Bigify.
on the oh dear God, on the
Bigger-fy, not bigot-fy, just
ambiguous. Um,
yeah.
but I don't know how well that works on the restream display screen. Um, let's see.
So, let's see. Uh, Sears said, "Bring on the steam." Although
Okay.
probably that, "Bring on the steam." I'm just assuming you have a deeper voice than me. You might not. But, I have been known to complain about having to mansetto to get voice to text to work for me, and if I get excited, my pitch goes up and it understands less. So, if you hear me doing voice to text in person, I will sound like this even if it's something super excited because that way it is better at picking up my words. Although, it's very convinced that I say "and" when I say "in," and I say "in" when I say and
Huh.
that when I say "while," I mean "well." Every time. We used to be able to, like, add our own personal dictionary and stuff. If so, I would have mama spelled MOMMA and not MAMA. But every time I call myself Catechis's mama, it says catechism, and then it says mama spelled the wrong way, so I can't even voice to text that.
Your poor child catechism. Yes. Uh,
First world problems.
mm, no,
Future
it's just misogyny in computing. Unfortunately, it's like they
yo
used to do it right, and then they started doing it wrong.
it's not when it's not that I want more capabilities than they have, I mean, I do, but I only complain when they take away capabilities I used to have.
Yes.
So,
Yes, and that always bugs the heck out of me. It's like it was working, and you took it away.
You knew and improved things that were working.
You knew and improved the key features away. Great, brilliant.
Yeah. So, Amanda said in my defense, she does typically require on-the-fly editing, and Sierra's like, "That person did what?" Etcetera. So, time for another sprint. I need to get this synopsis and stuff sorted and out that well, sorry, I was scooting my chair forward and caused a camera quake. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started.
Camera
Eh,
quake.
right? In 3, 2, 1, boom. Chakalaka laka. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, meow face, you are the meowiest.
Ow.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
Can't find the mute button.
I've been there.
Oh, it groceries got ordered. They're being shopped now, and I've been moving along nicely. I finished the chapter I had started that I'd left last time, and I've moved on to the next chapter and going through while the professor and his companions are being attacked by the clockwork budgies of doom. So,
The
yeah,
budgies of doom?
yes, the clockwork budgies of doom.
Th
You read
those
this
are
before.
those are the, like, clay pigeons that people shoot?
Not exactly.
I mean,
There,
traditionally, that's what budgies are, right?
actually, budgies are, um, uh, they're tropical birds. They're brightly colored. They're kind of like it's like
Oh,
you've got,
okay.
you've got like parakeets, budgies, parrots, and
Also known as the common parakeet, shell parakeet,
yep,
or budgie. Yeah.
yep,
It's a small, long-tailed, seed-eating parrot native to Australia.
yep,
They can be anywhere from a creamy bluish aqua to something much brighter and vibrant.
yep.
So, I finished putting together my synopsis. I got it onto one page. It asked for just the bio, my bio, not a query letter because it's a small press, not an agent.
Right.
So, I'm not even sure what to put on the email itself because they're like, like this, attach this, like that. I'm like, I guess you're getting my query letter without my bio as the
I
cover letter.
I don't
I'm
know.
bad at cover letters. Cover letters are not query letters, but a lot of British agents want cover letters and not query letters, and cover letters are also what you send to with short stories
Right.
because they're short. You don't need to. You give like one or two line about the thing and roll.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
like
Here's the stats. Here's the
please
topic.
please give my story consideration for you know
The thing you want to publish.
the
So
thing that you're trying to publish.
yeah, yeah. So popping into the comments. Oh, me. I said we were having a productivity sprint. I double checked the manuscript format to make sure I was sending it in right, and
Mhm.
the like demo page that I always go to with like the classic Shun manuscript format had pronouns included as like
Mm.
part of the like here's your name and then pronouns. So I think that's pretty nice. Uh,
It's
Currently,
a
I'm trying to
surprising development.
write. I was not sad. Let's see. Cora got 4 more minutes edited, so I think that's 8.5 minutes, and had to do some research of an address the scammer gave her. It turns out it was a house for sale.
Mm.
Scammers are bad people.
Yeah, I get these weird texts asking me if I'm Christine and if I still represent a house somewhere out in Minnesota. And it's like, it's a real house, but it's like, there is no freaking way my phone number has ever been associated with this house. What is up here?
Yeah. Maybe somebody local moved there?
I think they just I think the scam is that they send this request out to a blanket list and they see who replies saying you got the wrong phone number, and then they go and put those on a separate list and sell those off to people who are
Yeah.
trying to scam you for money. So
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've definitely gotten a couple calls asking if I wanted to sell the property my ex-husband and I sold back in 2013. And also people asking if I want to sell my current house and I'm like, "Hey, so moving is the worst. No."
yeah,
And also with interest rates and house prices being what they are now, no. I have
Yeah.
0.65 interest rate.
Mm.
That is very nice, and I'm not getting rid of it. So, anyway, popping into the comments, Patrick says the agent database march continues. I know, we need to finish putting together the, newsletter. But first, I think we need to focus you need to focus on making sure that, the split databases are operational, and once we get that up and running, I think that's a good thing to introduce on the newsletter. So, popping into comments, Cora says, "The house buying scammers, I tell them we'll sell our house for $1 billion." Yes, excellent.
Mhm.
And Amanda got 352 words in, almost finished, pun intended.
But
That is I'm gonna say that feels like it's a fade to black scene if it's only 352 words and it's an intimate encounter, because that's like a page and a quarter. So, anyway,
she'll
not
fix it in post.
like closed door romance or, intimate encounters, I still read them, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, Dwan said he's reading, but man, this book is heavier than I thought. Have have you ever read your stuff? I don't know that you know how to not be heavy. I could be wrong. Maybe I haven't read enough of your works. So, yeah, Sears with me. Sears like, yeah, the intimate encounter he wrote was like 2,000 words. Yeah.
That's like a whole chapter.
Right, exactly. So, it depends how open door you wanna be, and that's, a choice and a story pacing issue. So yeah.
Is that really open door, or is that more like camera on the bookshelf?
Um, 2,000 words is open door. Camera on the bookshelf is intimate encounters from page 1 to page 300 with a couple bits of plot in between.
Hmm.
So, uh oh, Dwan's, formatting someone else's book. Okay, okay. That explains why you didn't realize how heavier it was. So, Sears like, "Yeah, yeah, less than 2,000 words, you don't know how to show a woman a good time." Or
You need to work on
or
your technique.
or you don't wanna kiss and tell. Like, you know, they're both perfectly valid approaches. So, anyway, I think it's time for a quick stretch break.
Okay.
Oh, and we did hear from Sako. Sako is currently driving
Yep.
and rocking out to some metal music
Yep.
on their way back from Florida, I think. Oh, my
I
back
think it
just
was
popped in 4
Atlanta, but
spots.
yeah, she's definitely
Oh,
coming
yeah,
back up.
Hotlanta, which is hilarious because it's also Dragon Con weekend,
No,
wasn't it?
that was last weekend. Last
Oh, I'm
weekend
a
was
week
Dragon
off.
Ball weekend.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Sorry. Oh, oof.
Yeah, last weekend was Dragon Con weekend. This is Dragon Ass weekend.
Probably, probably.
Yeah.
So, Amanda's like, "It'll probably go longer than I think because it will not be closed door or fade to black." Okay. Yeah. But, write what you're comfortable with. Sako kind of scared me off writing intimate encounters for years because she's like, "Oh, when you read somebody's intimate encounter that they write, you now know how they like it." I was like, "What?" I mean, not necessarily, but what?
Not necessarily, but
I mean, people usually start off with things that they think are sexy, even if that's not how they like it.
I guess.
So,
Never really thought about it.
yeah, yeah, and there are things that, like, most of us acknowledge that we enjoy in fantasy that we don't think we would like in real life. So, like,
It's
most of us recognize there is that line.
there are definitely things that people put in their fantasy that they're afraid to try it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes for good reasons
Yes.
and how dark their fantasies are. So, anyhow, ready for another sprint? Timer will
Yeah.
okay, let's go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chakalaka.
Boom, boom.
Yes, meow face. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Um, Went well. Looks like my groceries are shopped, and oh no, not quite shopped. A couple things left. But I've made good progress in the next chapter, and
Nice.
things are moving along rather well.
Okay. I reread the submission requirements as I was trying to fill it out, and
Mhm.
it says it wants a one paragraph synopsis in the cover letter, and it wants you to attach a one-page synopsis with
Ah,
the bio in both places. Read carefully. No two places want the same submission package.
yep. Always read carefully.
Uh, so I'm
Oh,
doing
my
a re
groceries are done. Okay.
yay! I'm doing a reread and tweak of the synopsis before finalizing it, but I already downloaded the, opening 10 pages
Mhm.
to attach, so,
Okay.
let's see. Sako isn't wrong to rock out to metal music, I think, is what we
I'm
were
guessing.
referring to. Yeah, and Cora got another 5 minutes edited, only has 6.5 minutes to go. That sounds like just over 1 more sprint. And you may have noticed that Catechist was napping, and now it's time for a bath because he's a very, clean and conscientious kitty.
Mhm.
True facts about my cat.
Yep.
So,
And he is set up on his own personal chair.
I mean, I put a chair so he can hang out with his mama,
Yep.
and he usually does.
And you have flipped your camera.
Oh, I can flip it back.
Yeah, no, I just noticed it, that's all. I noticed earlier that you were messing around with the
Yeah,
layout of things.
yeah. So, tell me, can you read this?
No, it's backwards.
Okay, let me flip again.
It says Vistaprint, but I know that because I'm used to reading things that are the wrong
Sure.
way around.
Right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby.
Yep.
So, okay.
So, yep, and now it clearly reads Vistaprint.
Okay, you see the same way I do, so that's
Okay.
good. Sometimes video streaming
Some
shows me the opposite, and it's hard
Yeah,
to remember who does what.
and sometimes it does the whole mirror thing because it thinks that's what you're expecting,
Yeah,
but
yeah. So, yeah. Patrick popped in to say it said Vistaprint, but
but
backwards.
backwards,
Yeah, you wanna see my new business cards? 'Cause I was almost out. These are my normal ones,
right?
and the back had a QR code, and now it says
My agent database. Is that the same QR code you had on the old ones, or is it the
is because it goes to my link tree, and I can update that anytime I
okay?
want. So,
Yep,
I'll be taking those with me to the convention, not next week, but the week after.
yep.
The time is nigh. Oh, what was my schedule? Do you know what your schedule is yet? You did. You said you did.
I've got it. I looked over it. Have I committed it to memory? Oh,
No,
hell no.
not even remotely. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Um, I think I only have, like, 4 or 5 or I think I've got 4
Only. Oh,
4
here we go.
4 panels in a reading. As if you've just pulled it up, then you could read my schedule as well. So
Yes, Doc has on Friday, he has Common Sci-Fi Fantasy Tropes at 9 p.m. On Saturday at 3 p.m., he has Building Your Worlds from the Ground Up,
yeah,
and at 9 p.m., The Second Coming of Russell T Davies on Doctor Who. And then Sunday at noon, he's got humor and satire in science fiction and fantasy, and his reading is at 1 p.m.
okay.
And if we scroll, are we in okay, last name order.
Yep,
I scrolled past myself 3 times then. Okay, for me, on Friday at 5 p.m., I have romance and science fiction and fantasy. At 9 p.m., I am with you on common sci-fi and fantasy tropes.
yep. We
At
have a panel Yay.
We have a panel together. 4 PM on Saturday, I'm talking about writing through adversity, like, when your
Mhm,
brain is who you're fighting. Um, and at 6 PM, I'll be talking about diving into subgenres. So
mhm.
which I wrote a blog post about this week. I wrote a blog post this week.
Huzzah.
Talking about genres and subgenres and subgenres.
Yep.
And then at 1 PM, I also have an author reading.
Cool.
Does that mean we read together?
I don't know if that's gonna have us reading together or if we're reading
It
opposite
has
each
us at Adams. So
Are we in the same room?
let me scroll to Coleman and find out. No, you are in Lincoln.
Uh,
We're
we are
splitting our
opposite.
audience. It's very tragic.
It's so sad.
So sad. So,
So
obviously go ahead.
are we gonna be doing the panel are we gonna be doing the stream that weekend after we get home?
I was planning on going home first. That
Okay.
was, in fact, my intent.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm good for it. I mean, I'll get home before
oh,
you will.
I'm not
You
wait,
don't
am
stay
I
late.
am I not doing a workshop? Or is that listed separately?
I don't know.
I guess not. Okay.
I thought I was gonna be doing a book launch, but I didn't see it, so I need to go back into, Zambia and double check the
Y
whole thing.
They did say they were having trouble
With Zambia?
with the scheduling.
Hmm,
So and this is the preliminary. So maybe this is just the readings and
just the
panels?
panels? Okay.
I don't know. They said they tried to give everyone a reading slot who requested one, but did have to double up on some slots. So,
Yeah,
I
well,
don't expect a huge audience for 1 PM on a Sunday when the convention ends at 2.
yeah,
So, but
but
hey, who knows?
yeah. I definitely need to double check this week to see if they put me in for doing a book launch. Because if I am doing one, I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Right? Right? So, um I might wanna try to put, like, flyers on your table or something. I should probably make flyers.
You should probably make flyers if you want me to have them on my table.
I can also put them on the freebies table, so I think that's a thing I should do.
You should make them if you want to have them in either location or both.
So, that's a thing I just thought of. So, where it
Yeah.
says mad updates, that's what I'm gonna be working on. So, let's see, Patrick's is used to reading upside down for the kids. And Amanda got another 513 words in. Y'all are right, nowhere near the finish of the intimate encounter. Yeah, yeah. I expect an intimate encounter to be somewhere between 5 pages and 20. So, unless it's fade to black or, you're writing erotica.
Yeah.
So,
In which case, it's the whole story. No.
so, so yeah, you just gotta find the balance that's right for you and your story.
Wow.
See her
Wow.
exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh, what do you
Somewhere
mhm.
out there is
Yes,
a composer who composed cheesy music for 70s porn films.
it's true. It's true.
And every time we do that, he's like, "Why am I not getting royalties?"
Because I am very off key and off tempo.
Oh, well.
You have to actually be better than I am in order to have to pay royalties. So, if you suck, it doesn't matter.
Unless that's part of the scene, but hey,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Anyway, that's going in a different direction.
that's
We're
going
good.
into After Dark territory, and we don't do an After Dark stream, so
I'm sorry. I'm admiring how perfectly kitty loaf Catechus is.
Mm.
So, anyway, you wanna just jump into we've got what, 15 seconds left?
We've got 15 seconds, and we've got, like, 15 minutes left in the time slot.
Ooh, do we wanna do a 10-minute break
We
or
could do that.
10-minute sprint?
We could do that.
Let me see. Can I? Settings, 10. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Chakalaka.
Did that just restart?
Oh, that was the 10-minute timer. That was a
Yeah, I
really
heard a
short
very slight
time, though.
ding, and then it started over at 15 minutes.
That's the break because it swapped colors.
Ugh,
So, anyway, I'll just go ahead and stop that since it's time.
let's see.
I
Well,
did not send sorry, go ahead.
I tell you how my sprint went. I went and put my uh, uh, boxes out for my groceries to be delivered because it's like it keeps slowly moving up second by second, and I've got a lot of markings that no, I've just finished the chapter, so I've
Nice.
updated another chapter. So
Excellent.
I'm starting off with chapter 8 next time I pick this up. All
Ooh.
right.
I was working on my Capclave background thing,
Hmm.
so instead of actually sending the query I was working on,
Hmm. The
because that
query
would
that
have
will
been
go out today.
it will definitely go out today. That is a thing that will happen. That
Yeah.
will happen, I promise. So and I realized that I am moderator of not 1, but 2 of the panels.
Yeah.
3 wait, not 2, but 3 of the 5 panels, and 1 of them I'm a reader for, so there is 1 panel I'm not, like, the person.
There's one panel that you're just there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Writing through adversity, at least I don't have to run that one.
Okay. You just have to have gone through adversity, right?
Right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. That's exciting, and I had to copy a superscript because I don't know how to do them in, um, Canva. Because
Oh,
I wanted 430 rather than
right,
430 as, like, a big
right.
text. Anyway, so yeah. Duan says we're not that kind of stream until we are.
Yeah.
I don't think, there was 1 minute left. So, okay, let's go through you did your grocery list, so I'm checking that off. Did
Yeah.
you do
I'm
any
just
markup audio script?
yes, I did several chapters of that. So
Excellent, then I get to check that off.
I'm
I
not
did
done with the
not
whole script, but I made progress. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We never said you would.
yeah,
So, Cora definitely got video editing done. Oh, 1 minute left of her video thing, not 1 minute
right.
left on the sprint. I missed when the message came in.
Could have been both,
But
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, Dwan worked on the read through. I don't know if he finished. Seer was talking about starting another chapter. Did you finish chapter 14? Did Amanda finish her chapter? She got a lot of words in, but I think she underestimated the intimate encounter.
the, the the chapter just kind of got longer as she was working on it.
I mean, these things happen. Who hasn't been there?
Yep.
People who haven't ridden that sort of thing.
You start messing with it, it just keeps getting bigger and
Yeah. That's what she said?
bigger. Thank
Anyway, let's go ahead and tell people okay.
you, Amanda.
Amanda says another 312 words in. I feel like I made a lot of progress, but there's still some to finish up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there's
exactly.
always some cleanup afterwards.
So, okay, let's go ahead and tell people who we are, where they can find us, and peace out.
Okay. I'm Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you're interested in finding out more about me and my work, just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will help you find my website at doccoleman.com.
Why don't you
It'll
just tell people to go to your link tree rather than Google it, bitches?
because I can't remember the name of the link tree.
Oh, that's let me check. Go ahead, carry on.
I think it's I think it's Linktree/Scalesley, but I'm not sure. And people always misspell Scalesley, so
It's
it's
true,
just
it's true.
easier to tell them to Google because
Why
Dr.
don't you
Coleman's name
change
part
the
is
name
easy to remember.
of your link tree so it's like, easily rememberable?
Because I've got it and I've established it. I've linked to it from several places, and
Can you Oh, yeah, yeah,
if
I
I
guess
change the
not.
name of it, I have to go back to all those places and
Yeah. But
change the
you
name.
don't use it because people can't spell it. So is it how
Yeah.
useful is it if you're not I don't know. I have feelings and thoughts.
You're picking on me during my outro.
Sorry, sorry, sorry. Outro, outro away.
Anyway, it will also help you find my Amazon author page where you can see all of the books that I currently have in print, including the latest book, The Kindred of Kali. And as we've mentioned before, in 2 weeks, you'll be able to find me at Capclave along with the lovely Morgan.
In Silver Spring, Maryland, right inside the Beltway. So well, technically Rockville, but, like, right on the border between Silver Spring and
Yep.
Rockville. It's metro accessible. It's a very small literary, focused convention that, prioritizes, short fiction and small press. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. So I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am a writer, blogger, vlogger of writing tips and writerly musings since 2015. I have a blog post coming out this week. It's been a minute, but I'm starting to dab my toe back into the blogger world. And yeah, so in 2 weeks I will be at the place. Tonight I will send out the query letter and get back in those trenches. And yeah, so have a great rest of your week. Good luck with any of your projects that you're currently working on, and I will